Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tales for Tots. My name is Granny Jean, and I certainly hope that your parents or your mommy or daddy will stay with you and sing along with us and support and drown me out. That's the most important thing. But let your children have a good time today. So here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Uh-oh, the London Bridge is falling down. People can't go across the bridge. What are they going to do? Queen, wake up. You have to fix your bridge. Oh, I don't care. I don't use that bridge. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. I'm not going to fix it. Oh, you have to go to timeout. Off to timeout she must go, she must go, she must go. Off to timeout she must go, my fair lady. Oh, what's this? Why, that's a big old-fashioned key. Let's set the timer. I think 10 minutes. She's a big girl. Take the key and set the time, set the time, set the time. Take the key and set the time, my fair lady. Oh. Bing! I'm sorry, I was a naughty girl. I'll fix my bridge. And so the queen fixes her bridge. London Bridge is all built up, all built up, all built up. London Bridge is all built up, my fair lady. Oh, well, my goodness me. I see a barn. Do you see the barn? Ah, and who lives in the barn but a little lamb? This is Mary's lamb. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. He followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. He followed her to school one day, which was against the rule. And all the children laughed and played, laughed and played, laughed and played. All the children laughed and played to see a lamb at school. Well, that is kind of fun to have a lamb for a pet, right? Well, I'll tell you what, I have a book today about a little boy who wanted a pet. And in my neighborhood, there have been an awful lot of little puppies added to this area in the last few weeks. Dear Zoo by Rod Campbell. I wrote to the zoo to send me a pet. They sent me an very heavy box. I wonder what's in here. What did they send me? They sent me, what is that? Can you see? An elephant. Oh, he was too big. I sent him back. So they sent me a big green box that was very tall and fragile. What is that? A giraffe. He was too tall. I had to send him back. So they sent me, box that said danger. Whoa, he was too fierce. So I had to send him back. That was a lion, wasn't it? So they sent me, handle with care, it says, a camel. Oh, he was too grumpy. I had to send him back. So they sent me a snake. He was too scary. I sent him back. So they sent me up a little box that said, from the zoo, a monkey. Oh, he was too naughty. I had to send him back. You see him? So they sent me a little box. They sent me a frog. He was too jumpy. So I had to send him back. So they thought very hard and sent me, oh, from all your friends at the zoo, a puppy. He was perfect. I kept him. Well, oh, here we are. This is Wizzy Wizard, and this is for the parents. Parents, I know your children love to have books read over and over again, but the wise thing to do is to read it differently each time. Maybe look at the pictures and help have the children tell some of the story. Or while you're reading, run your finger along the text so they know that you're reading the text and not just the pictures. Well, what do I see but a moon up there in the sky? Do I? Yeah. And up, there's a cow. A cow up in the sky. He belongs in the barn, doesn't she? Oh my goodness. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. So can you do that with me? Come on. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Oh my goodness me. How could that happen? Well, I see a queen. I wonder if she has a king in her castle. I think she does. And here he is. Here is the king. And here is his money. There, she's over there in the parlor. And he's in the counting house. There he is. There he is. And the maid's out in the garden. There we go. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Now wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in the counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. When along came a blackbird and up, snipped off her nose. Oh my goodness me. What a terrible thing to do. And she's the only one really working hard here. Okay, here we go. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Now wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in the counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. Wow, when along came a blackbird, and snipped off her nose. Now you put that back on her nose. There we go. Well, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm, he had a pig. E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a skunk. E-I-E-I-O. With a pew pew here and a pew pew there. Here a pew, there a pew, everywhere a pew pew. Oh, old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a turkey. E-I-E-I-O. With a gobble gobble here and a gobble gobble there. Here a gobble, there a gobble, everywhere a gobble gobble. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a, what is this? What is this? It is a porcupine. He had a porcupine with a scruffle scruffle here and a snuffle snuffle there. Here a snuffle, there a snuffle, everywhere a snuffle snuffle. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Uh-oh, something else is nibbling his food. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bunny. E-I-E-I-O. With a nibble nibble here and a nibble nibble there. Here a nibble, there a nibble, everywhere a nibble nibble. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Well, here's a doggy story. Shaggy Dogs, Waggy Dogs by Patricia Hubble. Shaggy dogs, waggy dogs, pencil thin and saggy dogs. Look at all those different kinds of dogs. Country dogs, city dogs, itty bitty pretty dogs. Shy dogs, bold dogs. Won't do as they're told, dogs. Uh-oh, someone's chewing up someone's slipper. Dogs in packs and dogs alone. Puppy dogs and dogs full grown. Look at all those kinds of dogs. Do you have a dog? Dogs. Dogs can find your missing ball, give you kisses if you fall. Take you for a long, long walk. Listen to you when you talk. Right. They're good buddies. They are if you treat them well. Dogs can fetch your shoes and socks, bury bones and dig up rocks. Oh my. Dogs romp and race in doggy parks. They fill the air with yips and barks. Can you bark like a dog? Dogs gulp and gobble when they eat. They'll do a trick to get a treat. Dogs like to curl up in your lap and take a cozy, snoozy nap. Look at that. Dogs comfort you when you feel sick. They're happy when you throw a stick. They love to play catch, right? They go out and get the stick and fetch it for you. With dirty paws and mud-caked nose, they jump up on your nice clean clothes. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. He's so happy to see you. He doesn't know he's all not very clean. Dogs ride in trucks. They ride in cars. Some dogs are famous TV stars. Oh, my goodness. A team of dogs can pull a sled. Dogs warm your feet when you're in bed. Oh, look at that. Look at all those dogs pulling that sled through the snow. Of all the things a dog can do, its favorite thing is loving you. So you be careful and be very sweet to your dog, and he'll be sweet to you. Well, let's see what we have here. Well, we have a pond on the farm. You see that? And there are 3 frogs, and they have long red tongues that they can zap out. It's sticky, and they grab onto flies. So here we go. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. Glug, glug. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green speckled frog. Glug, glug. 1 green speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Ooh, ooh. Well, woo! The north wind does blow and we could get snow. And what will poor Robin do then, poor thing? Well, he'll sit in the barn, keep himself warm, and tuck his head under his wing. Poor thing. You do that with me? Come on. Woo! The north wind does blow, and we could get snow. What will poor Robin do then? Poor thing. Well, he sits in the barn and keeps himself warm and tucks his head under his wing. Poor thing. That's how a bird sleeps sometimes. Well, that robin also has some children. 3 baby robins. 3 baby robins, hungry as can be, waiting for their dinner. Where can Papa be? Mama flew off to find another bug. 3 baby robins in the nest so snug. Ah, here comes Papa with a worm so pink. Excuse me. Oh, busy little parents, very tired, don't you think? I think so. They really do set a good example for all parents. Yes, they do. So here we go. Let's do this one again. 3 baby robins, hungry as can be, waiting for their dinner. Where can Papa be? Oh, Mama flew off to find another bug. 3 baby robins in their nest so snug. Here comes Papa with a worm so pink. Busy little parents, very tired, don't you think? Yes, they are, but they keep working hard. They don't stop until their babies can fend for themselves. Well, my next book is called Bubbles, Bubbles. And I think that this little girl has been out playing, and now she's taking a bath. Bubbles, bubbles. What are bubbles? Are these bubbles? Whoops. There we go. Those are the bubbles. Those are the bubbles.